The Connect and Protect Us initiative is a partnership between Ziggleby and the nonprofit Layla's Gift to help connect and protect our most vulnerable community members right here in the state of Maryland and beyond. This is more than just a legislative plan. This is where a robust strategy meets a tangible solution that can help connect and protect so many individuals, including our community members, caregivers, first responders, healthcare facilities, schools, parks and rec, and so much more.
The Connect and Protect Us initiative is going to be very impactful because it's going to take the Infomate device and fortify it with programs that are going to be made available to all community members, allowing them to be educated and trained.
The thing that makes the Connect and Protect Us initiative stand out is the fact that we're marrying the tool, being the Infomate wristband, to the tactic or the strategy being the Connect and Protect program. And they kind of work hand in hand like a marriage.
So one of the things that I think is the most powerful about the Connect and Protect Us initiative is that we have a short-term goal and a long-term goal. In the short term, we want to roll this out throughout Maryland. We want to work with our local community members in the first responder space, in the education space, in the medical profession, and we really want to push forward the initiatives that this campaign stands for to address some of the challenges facing the most vulnerable in our population. We think when it comes to the Infomate wristband and similar devices, it really comes down to training on what we call the MATE model. That stands for mindfulness of the person in need of assistance, awareness of the intellectual, cognitive, or psychiatric disability they might have. It relies on T, talking. Communication is one of those things that can be a missing link in so many of these circumstances that can unfortunately lead to tragic outcomes. We think that the MATE model and Infomate can address that by bridging that gap in communication. And lastly, evaluate. So much of this comes down to constantly evaluate what's going on with the person that we're trying to assist and making sure that our first responders are in the best position to do so, not just for the safety and benefit of the person in need, but for themselves as well. Now that's just for Maryland. Once we get started on the state level, the sky's the limit. There are so many states in the United States that are already wielding out similar legislative acts. We believe that the Connect and Protect Us campaign can tie together those individual pieces of legislation state by state in order to connect and protect the most vulnerable in our population.
Everyone's familiar with B2B and B2C, but B2Q, business to qualified, is very important to us, and we feel that it helps make us unique to our initiative. Business to qualified means that there are institutions and entities and foundations out there that can help provide funding to our families, our communities, our wearers that need Infomate devices and perhaps can't financially afford them.
The beneficiaries of this initiative is broken down into 3 tiers. Tier 1 being business to consumer. This would include anyone from caregivers, your mom, your dad, a child, anyone that can basically walk into a store and purchase this product. Tier 2 will be your business to business. This would encompass anyone that is part of an organization such as schools, hospitals, first responders, or law enforcement. B2Q rounds out the ecosystem of this initiative. B2Q, business to qualified, provides an alternative path to qualifying individuals for the Infomate product. Either through your insurance or other funding opportunities, this program is designed to make this product available to anyone that may need it.
This is important to us because we want to make sure that Infomate and the Connect and Protect Us initiative are placed with as many families as possible in order to save lives.
In the state of Maryland alone, there are thousands of individuals with disabilities, my daughter included. When we look at those numbers nationally, it goes from thousands to millions. In the autism community, did you know that 49% of people on the spectrum tend to elope? That is a staggering statistic, and unfortunately, some elopements end up in fatalities. The downside is elopement is not just limited to people with autism. It affects people with Alzheimer's disease, dementia, and many more. This is where the Connect and Protect Us initiative steps in. Our Connect and Protect Us initiative supports people with intellectual, cognitive, and psychiatric disabilities, as well as public safety servants that help to serve the community.
So I see art being a huge positive impact for this product and the initiative in 3 main ways. First is in the design itself. The InfoMate wristband is sleek, it's contemporary, there are lots of cool pops of color. It looks like something that you want to wear and show off to your friends. Second is in the branding. This is the watercolor edition of the InfoMate wristband. The things we love about watercolor is that they are bright, vibrant, colorful, and every splash is unapologetically unique, just like the wearers. And lastly, it's in our guiding principles for everything we do here at Ziggleby. Art is one way of expressing everything within us and the things that we want to share with others. And in a lot of ways, it doesn't rely on the traditional or typical ways of communication. We really understand that at Ziggleby, and that's the type of energy that we want to harness in creating products and services that connect the people in the community we truly want to serve.
So with the Connect and Protect Us initiative, it's very important for us to feel that our community members, such as the wearers and the caregivers within our state, feel that they can trust us. And building those relationships within a community takes time. Once we feel that those community members feel supported and they have the confidence with us, we can then roll it out nationally.
When you think of a honeycomb, you think of a bunch of hexagons that come together to form a strong structure. InfoMate is at the center of the honeycomb. InfoMate was designed to bring the programs of the community together to connect and protect us in a time of crisis.
The Connect and Protect Us initiative is unlike anything that I've seen or worked on before because it's not just about selling products, it's not about annual training, it's not about checking the boxes of certification. This is about building and reinforcing a community, block by block, step by step. It's something that wants to unite all of the different components within our own backyard to make sure that we are better positioned to really protect the ones that are the most vulnerable within our population. This is building a community, and much like the hexagon honeycomb symbol that we have chosen to be the symbol of the Connect and Protect Us campaign, we see this initiative as having exponential growth opportunity because the communities that we want to address and support with this initiative are the exponential growth factor.
Our hopes for the Connect and Protect Us initiative is simply that, connecting and protecting community members. It's not just about helping, it's about the possibility of saving lives. When I think about my daughter Layla, who's nonverbal, with a disability, yet thriving, that means that she'll be an adult one day in public, possibly alone. What if she has an emergency situation? How will someone know how to help her? This is where our initiative kicks in. It's about activating the sphere of safety to help connect and protect all of us.